Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How did you write tester? Nagabhushan, you told that you are not going to attend today.
Sir, when I told?
Then you sent message, no?
No, sir, I hadn't sent.
Hey,
Sir, in the test I did all questions correctly, sir, except for one question.
hmm. Good morning, sir. Today test I may not able to attend as I am having fever since yesterday. Good afternoon. I am Nagabhushan Gopal. You only know?
No, sir.
It's there. Okay, fine, fine. Where is Gopal Krishna?
Sir, I am here only, sir.
Yeah. Okay, what we have discussed in the last class. So I think I will correct the papers. Okay, I will see that how you have written. So what we have discussed in the last class. Ananya,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Risha, what we have discussed in the last class?
Um, just a minute.
Sir,
Tell me, Nagbhushan.
Sir, apparent
sir,
weight of body inside liquid.
That's all.
sir, we did
Equation of continuity.
Equation of continuity we did.
Sir,
Sir, I missed a class, that's why.
Yeah.
Wasn't the last
Equation of continuity.
so equation of continuity is after streamline flow?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Sir,
Tell me, ma.
sir, I'll be writing the test on Thursday.
Okay, okay. Sure.
So even I didn't write the test. I will also write it by tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay.
Sir, because today we were supposed to have a bio class, so we weren't prepared for the
Exactly.
test.
Yes.
And tomorrow we have a bio class, so we'll be writing it on
Before only I
Thursday.
informed no, about test, right?
Yes, sir, but we were supposed to have a bio class on Tuesday.
So
So,
our teacher suddenly cancelled it today. We weren't aware about it.
Okay.
yes, sir.
Fine. But write down, okay? It's better.
Yes, I even told her, sir. So.
Okay. In the last class, I explained about the equation of continuity. What is the equation of continuity? What
sir,
equation of continuity
always
states?
constant.
What is that?
It is always constant.
No, your voice is breaking. That's why I'm not getting.
The volume of a liquid over an fixed area in a streamline flow is always constant.
Yes. So area into velocity. Area into velocity is constant, right? A1, V1, rho. That's what? A2, V2, rho. Rho is already density of the fluid. So that A1, V1 equal to A2, V2. Here what you have to learn, A1 by A2, V2 by V1. That means if area is more, area is inversely proportional to velocity. This is the equation of continuity states. Just a minute. One is a waiting room, but I can't get how it is. Yes. Okay. Equation of continuity says that if there is a more area, whatever the liquid is coming out, it comes with less velocity. If area is small, whatever the liquid is coming out, it will come with more velocity. So area into velocity equal to constant. That is what the equation of continuity. Am I clear now? Because in our houses, whatever the pipes we will use to pour the supply the water for the plants, that pipes will be very narrow, right? A very narrow area of cross section, so that so far water that we can send. So remember this. So here, if you take, it is the pipe, how much water is entering, that much of water will leave here. So how it is? So mass of water is constant. What is the mass? Mass equal to density into volume. Okay. So how much mass is entered in the dt time? In the dt time, how much mass entered, that much time, that much mass will leave here. So how it is possible means, if it is the area of cross section is A1, area of cross section is A2, then A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. That means area is less, but velocity is, if area is more, velocity is less. Area is less, velocity will be more. So if area is 5, velocity is 2 here, area will be 2, velocity will be 5. So how much amount of matter is entering, that much of amount of matter it will leave here. That is called equation of continuity. So equation of continuity states that area is inversely proportional to velocity. Just you have to keep in your mind that.
Sir, could you just explain once more? I'm sorry.
You had given the formula before.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at this. How it is possible? Look at this.
Sir, are you explaining it again?
Yes. So equation of continuity. Equation of continuity, it tells about the conservation of mass. It tells about the conservation of mass. Conservation of mass, initial mass equal to final mass. That is only conservation. Okay. So concentrate here. One of the pipe I have taken. This pipe, area of cross section is A1 here. Area of cross section is A2 here. So by seeing the pipe only, you can say that area of cross section A1 is more than area of cross section is A2. Now liquid is entering into this. Liquid is entering. So how much of amount liquid is entered inside, that much of liquid leave here. Suppose distance traveled by the liquid, if you want to calculate, it is moving with velocity v1. It is coming out with velocity v2. Liquid is entering with velocity v1. Liquid is leaving with velocity v2. So in dt time, how much of length it will travel? How much length it will travel? How much distance it will travel? Total liquid, how much distance it will travel? So distance equal to velocity into time. So velocity means v1, time is t. That is what? This much of distance it will travel. So we know the pressure equal to?
So is it delta T or dt?
Delta T or dt. Delta T change, you can say after.
So is it small change or like the change can be big also?
Even change can be big also. If time change is big, liquid will travel more distance. That's what. If small change in time, small distance it will travel. If it is travel more distance, or if it travel less distance, mass of liquid will travel. That is the meaning. It will travel. Okay, so mass from here, see that mass equal to, what is the formula for mass? Mass equal to density into volume. So density into volume means area into length. So what is the length? This is the length. So that rho A1 dt equal to, similarly here also rho a2 dt.
Sir, V1 and V2 are there, right?
Yes, here v1 dt, v1 dt. Here also v2 dt. Why? Because length is nothing but this much. Here how much length it will travel means v1 into dt. How much length the liquid travel means v2 into dt. So distance equal to velocity in time. Here velocity how much? v1. So time delta t. So total distance traveled v delta t. Here v2 delta t. So that's what you have to write. So here rho a1 v1 delta t equal to rho a2 v2 delta t equal to mass. So rho's we know that, no need to consider. And a1 v1 equal to a2 v2 equal to m by delta t. So this much of mass is traveling in dt time. This much of mass is entering, same amount of mass is leaving. That's what we have written here. So from here we can learn that a1 is inversely proportional to v1. a2 is inversely proportional to v2. That's what we have to learn. So when area is more, whatever the liquid is speed,
Sir,
the speed is less. Tell me more.
last class you had given delta m1 equal to a1 into v1 delta t into rho. Then you gave delta m1 by delta t equal to a1 v1 by rho. So it's the same
Okay.
thing, no?
Yeah, change. Even mass also moves from one place to another place. No, mass is conserved here. There is no any mass change. Okay, so you can write like this. No problem.
So why do we take delta m?
Initial mass is 0. Final mass if it is changed. So initially how much mass is there? Finally also same mass will be there. So delta m is nothing but how
So
much is entering.
this thing that you told on like now also you're telling that the mass is conserved.
Yes, here
So
mass
you're
is conserved.
talking about the mass of the liquid coming out and going in.
Going in. How much mass of amount of
Yeah,
liquid is entering, that much of mass is going out. Okay, so write m delta m by delta t, enough. So this is what the principle of continuity. Principle of continuity states that wherever there is a small area, their liquid flow will be more. Wherever there is a larger area, their liquid flow is less, means velocity is less.
Sir, here the delta t will be same for. So why can't we cancel delta t?
Where will you cancel delta t?
So in that a1 v1 delta t.
Cancel out not. From this, if both are same, this is same and this is same, delta t no need to cancel. Just I took, it is the common, just I send that side, or every both sides
So but why can't we cancel it out?
You can cancel, but there is a time, no? Definitely there will be a time, small time will be there, so that liquid moves from one place to another place. Density is common, so I cancel, but time will be there. In dt time, how much mass is moving?
So it will be different.
Which is different?
So delta t would be different or like
So
same?
I'm not saying delta t is different. Delta t is one of the time. In that particular time, how much of matter entered, that much of leaving in a particular time. Suppose in 2 seconds, 5 kg mass, 5 liters water is entered. In the same 2 seconds, 5 liter water will go out. That is what I am saying. So delta t will be there. Here mass is flowing. Mass of fluid is flowing with respect to time. That is equal to constant. That's what I said. AB equal to constant. Clear? Time will be there. Time we no need to cancel out. Okay. Why? Because 1 second or 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Suppose it 1 second, how much amount entered, same amount will leave here. So time equal to 1 second. 2 seconds if we take, in the 2 seconds, how much of liquid entered, that much of liquid will leave the, your time will be there. Time no need to cancel out. If you want to do that, let delta t equal to 1 second. Done. You won't even see that. 1 second, if you take, you won't even see that. So this is called equation of continuity. So it gives the equation of continuity gives the conservation of mass in case of only flowing liquids.
So delta T is a time, no?
Yes.
And L is or S is the distance traveled by the
Distance
fluid.
traveled by the fluid. Distance means velocity into time. Velocity here how much? V1. Time is nothing but delta T. So this much of distance will travel, right? I written mass equal to density into volume. Volume I written area into length. Length means which length? This is the length. This much of length it will travel. Distance and length. Clear, Ananya?
Yeah, sir.
So if you want to know in the generally how it is possible, you can see the water pipes, and if you close the water pipe, when the water is coming from the pipe, if you close that, if you decrease the area of whatever the water is coming, that area if you decrease, water will come with more speed. So you can feel that. But finally, how much is entering, that much it will leave. Now look at this. Energy of a liquid. Energy of a liquid. So energy of a liquid, oh, you can't see, right? Energy of a liquid. Flowing liquid has three types of energy. Flowing fluid have three types of energy. One is potential energy. Second one, kinetic energy. Third one, pressure energy. Every flowing fluid has or liquid has these three energies. Write down. I didn't clear?
Clear.
So we will discuss about the potential energy. So potential energy,
So what were those three?
I written no? Potential energy, kinetic energy, pressure energy.
Thank you, sir.
Potential energy, kinetic energy, and pressure energy. The energy possessed by a body by by virtue of its position. By virtue of its position. So that is mgh. P equal to mgh. It is the liquid potential energy. Pe per unit mass equal to gh. First point. Potential energy per unit mass is nothing but gh. Why? Because if you give mass here, what will happen? Come on, easy. mgh by m get cancelled, so gh. First step. Second formula, it is the potential energy formula. After I written potential energy per unit mass, I written. So potential energy per unit mass is, this is what?
Yes, sir.
Now second one, potential energy per unit volume. Potential energy means some gh by volume. So I will write mass equal density into volume, gh by v get cancelled, so rho gh. That is the potential energy per unit volume. Am I clear, everyone? Potential energy formula I given, potential energy per unit mass I given, potential energy per unit volume also I given.
Yes, sir. Done.
Sir, per unit volume was rho gh, no?
Yes. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy formula I given. Kinetic energy for unit mass. Oh. Kinetic energy for unit mass. Kinetic energy for unit volume. Mass plus density into volume. Volume will get cancelled. So density square. Density V square. Clear, ma?
Sir, where are you going to use this?
Hello?
Sir,
Hello?
where are you going to use these?
I will tell you. Definitely I will tell you.
Sir, for volume, you substitute rho by m,
No,
right?
ma.
Oh, sorry,
No.
m.
So half m means density into volume and volume square per volume. Volume will get cancelled. 1 by 2 rho V square.
Okay, got it.
So mass place, I substituted density into volume. That's all. Clear? Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if
Don't
they
have some
ask,
mass point
if
and
they
everything.
ask kinetic energy per mass, that means this is the mass will get cancelled. Kinetic energy for volume, this is what? Pressure energy. So energy possessed by a body, virtue of its pressure. Energy possessed by a body, virtue of its pressure is called pressure energy. What is its pressure? Huh? Nothing is there. Piston. Now look at this. Suppose initially this piston is here. Initially piston is here. So due to pressure force means what? Nothing is there. Pressure equal to force by area, force equal to pressure into area. That is called pressure force. Understand what is pressure force?
Yes,
Hello.
understood. Yes, sir.
So due to this pressure force, this piston displaced from here to here, that is dx. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Energy we want. Energy is nothing but work done. Work done on piston due to pressure force. So work equal to, I will write here, work equal to force into displacement. Force how much? PA. Displacement how much? dx. So area into dx, volume. We can write like this. Generally, even you can leave like this also.
So can you explain that part again?
Yes. Liquids applying force here, right?
Yeah,
How much force? Pressure equal to force by area.
F by A.
So F is equal to PA, right? Force equal to PA.
Yeah.
Energy means what? Work done, right? Work equal to energy. Did you remember?
Yeah, sir.
So work is work. What is the work formula? Work equal
Force into
to
displacement.
force into displacement.
Okay,
So
okay,
force
got
how
it,
much?
got it.
PA. Displacement
PA
how much?
dx.
dx. This is only the energy.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Which energy it is? Pressure energy. It is called pressure energy.
Sir, it's small amount of work, right?
A small amount of work.
Sir, so when we integrate, we should get PV by 3, right?
Yes.
Sir, it's divided by 3, right?
I don't say that. Why? Because I don't differentiate now. Just I don't integrate. Why? Because only it displays a small amount. So that I left like that. If there is any further one more displacement from 0 to some x, then I will integrate. Now it is small dx.
Okay, sir.
It is displaced only small dx. Done. It is called pressure energy. Pressure energy is nothing but pressure force. It is not force. It is not MA. It is PA. PA nothing but pressure force. This force is called pressure force. Pressure force into displacement is nothing but pressure energy.
Sir, don't rub.
Work done by the pressure force. Work done by the pressure force, like that you have to write. This is work done by pressure force. Work done by the pressure force. Can I?
Yes, sir.
Asmi,
Yes, sir.
tell me pressure energy formula.
So PA into dx.
PA into dx. Did you understand how it came?
Yeah, sir.
It is the force.
Force into displacement, yes.
How did you get that force? Due to pressure. So
Yeah.
pressure force. Okay. Now pressure energy per unit mass. Pressure energy per unit mass. If you write, what will I write? Pressure energy per unit mass. Pressure is PA dx, nothing by mass. So PA dx, mass is nothing but density into volume. That volume I will write like A dx again. Can I? Hello. Hare Baba. It is density into volume. Mass equal to density into volume. So that rho A dx by rho A dx. Since volume equal to A dx. So finally you will get P by, it is P. P by rho. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Pressure energy per volume, right? Pressure energy per volume, if you write, how much will you get?
Sir, P.
Done. Pressure energy. These three types of energies will be there for the moving fluid. this whatever these energies are there, these energies can convert from one form to one more form when the fluid is moving. If fluid is at rest, potential energy. When it is moving, kinetic energy. If it is applying any force on the object, then pressure energy. It can interconvertible. One form to another form it can convert. Remember that.
Sir,
Tell me, Ananya.
here the pressure energy per unit volume is P.
Yes, why? Because P A dx by volume means how much? A dx. Area into length, volume.
Okay.
Yes. So P you will get.
And what about rho? From where did you get rho over there?
Where is the rho? It is not. It is some different, no?
Okay, that's for unit mass.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Mass place density into volume. Volume means volume only. No need to write mass. One more formula. Clear? Can I?
Yes, sir.
Bernoulli's principle or theorem. Bernoulli's principle or Bernoulli's theorem. Concentrate. According to this theorem, Bernoulli's theorem, actually it is the outcome for conservation of energy applied to the liquid. When the liquid is in motion, if you apply conservation of momentum, when the liquid is flowing, if you apply conservation of energy, when the liquid is flowing, if you apply conservation of energy to that liquid, the outcoming, the result, the outcome, we can say that the outcome. So the outcome is Bernoulli's principle. Bernoulli's principle. So when the liquid is flowing, to that, if you apply conservation of energy, then whatever the outcome, I didn't write outcome. Whatever the outcome, result, that is called Bernoulli's principle. Just a small idea. It is not theorem. Just small idea I'm giving. Any liquid, when it is flowing, if you apply conservation of energy to that, then the result is Bernoulli's principle. Now I am going to say what is Bernoulli's principle. Look at this. Have you written this line? Just for idea's sake. It gives a just idea. Even if you don't write in the examination also, no problem. Just it is the idea for you. Can I?
Can, sir.
Now see the statement of Bernoulli's principle. Okay. So
that was not a definition.
That is not definition. That's idea. So how did we get Bernoulli's theorem? Means Bernoulli's theorem is the outcome. Okay, outcome for when the conservation of, when you apply conservation of energy to the flowing liquid, whatever the result is there, that result only Bernoulli's theorem. Look at this. What is the statement? So is it flowing? Liquid is flowing or not? You can find here. See that. Just a minute. Ask me out.
Excuse me, sir.
Ask me.
Sir, you had written something below this Bernoulli's theorem, right? I didn't write it. I got disconnected.
Okay, Asmi, it is that you don't want to write in the examinations and all. That's what I said to them. Just Bernoulli's theorem, when will you get? Means if liquid is flowing to that liquid, if you apply conservation of energy, then result will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
That result only Bernoulli's theorem, actually. Okay. So
So
now
you will give proper definition later, right?
now I'm going to give definition for it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This theorem states that for the streamline flow, is it I explained about what the streamline flow states that the streamline flow of an ideal fluid. This theorem states that for streamline flow of an ideal fluid. What is the streamline? Anybody can say what is the streamline flow?
So when all particles of the fluid have the same velocity and the direction, it's known as
Look at
streamline.
this. Okay, look at this. Don't okay, misunderstand the concept. Please properly try to understand. Okay, don't misunderstand. Look at this. It is the one of the pipe. So in this pipe, fluid is coming. It is which fluid? Ideal fluid. Feel like it is the ideal fluid. Concentrate. Now I consider one of the point here. That velocity is v1. That velocity is v1. At a point, velocity is v1.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me, ma.
Sir, I got disconnected in between. Can you
Yes. I'm
So
saying.
the
I'm saying.
velocity is constant, right?
can you explain again?
Yes, ma. I'm explaining now. Okay. So, Sri Santosh, come on. Velocity
The
is
particle
constant. Yes, velocity is constant at particular points. Particular velocity will be there. Look at this. Okay. At this point, velocity is v1. At this point, velocity is v2. At B point, velocity is b2. Now, whichever the particle is coming to A, that velocity will be how much?
v1.
v1. Again, that particle will go from v1 to like A to B. When it is goes from A to B, how much velocity will be there?
v2.
Again, one more particle is coming. When the particle comes to A, what is the velocity of that particle again?
v1.
Like that, velocity will be constant
Sir?
at a particular point.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Tell me, ma. Hello? Ananya? Asmi?
Yes, sir.
Clear, Asmi?
Sir, can you just repeat once more?
Yes. Concentrate, Asmi. It's a very easy topic if you understand. Otherwise, it won't give the good information. Look at this.
So sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm saying just not you means everyone. Okay. Look at this. Liquid is flowing in this. Okay. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you explaining again?
Again. Concentrate. Ananya, I know that you left. Okay. Now you joined. That's why I'm explaining. Listen carefully. Now through the pipe, liquid is flowing. So water is entering. One of the water particle came to A. It reached to A point. When it reaches to A point, its velocity will become v1. Any particle, one more particle is coming. That particle also reaches to A. any particle is reaching to point A, its velocity will become v1. Again, that particle will reach to B, then that velocity will become v2. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. So
What?
like every point there'll be different velocities, no?
But at that point, velocity is constant. But
Yeah,
at
okay.
that point, suppose here A point, velocity is v1, fixed, constant. Whatever the particle will come to A, there its velocity will become v1 only. Santosh, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what
So,
I'm
so
saying,
that
Santosh.
means when a
At a
particle,
particular point, the velocity will be constant.
Yes, whatever the particle will come to that point,
It'll
initially
be the same.
whatever the velocity is there, that velocity it gains.
Yes, sir.
That's what. Ananya, clear?
yes, sir.
Asmi, clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now this theorem states that for the streamline flow, what is the streamline flow? That's what I told. What is the ideal fluid? What is ideal fluid? Come on, I explain. Ideal fluid means definitely should follow some of the properties. That properties first class I explained.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
now discuss incompressible, then stream.
Density constant, mass constant, volume constant. So everything I explained. That properties you should. What about the friction between the layers?
No friction.
No
No
friction. That's what I explained. Non-viscous fluid is nothing but ideal fluid. So Bernoulli's theorem, this theorem states that for streamline flow of ideal fluid, any ideal fluid is moving in the streamline flow. Okay. The total energy, whose total energy? Whose total energy?
Liquid.
Of the fluid,
Which fluid that is?
ideal fluid.
Ideal fluid. Ideal streamline fluid. Okay. So the total energy means which energy is that total energy? Pressure energy.
Kinetic.
Pressure energy, total energy I'm writing. Pressure energy. Kinetic energy. Potential energy. Kinetic energy. So total energy means this is what the total energy. Any fluid is moving. If any fluid it is in the motion, which energy will be there? This energy will be there. So that total energy per unit mass, potential energy per unit mass, pressure energy per unit mass, kinetic energy per unit mass. Did you remember? Did you remember?
Yes, sir.
Pressure and total energy per unit mass is always constant, or unit mass is remains constant. That's what the Bernoulli's theorem. Nothing is there. Bernoulli's theorem. Constant at every cross section. Okay, at every cross section. Again, you will get doubt. What is every cross section? Throughout the flow.
At every point, no.
Yes. Suppose if you take one cross section here. If you take one cross section here. Each and everywhere, how much energy will be here? Same energy will be here. Same energy will be here. Which energy? Total energy. What is the total energy? Pressure energy, potential energy, kinetic energy. So total energy per mass, nothing but pressure energy per mass, potential energy per mass, kinetic energy per mass. Nagbhushan?
Yes, sir.
Tell me the total energy formula. Total energy is nothing but pressure energy, total energy per mass.
Sir,
So total energy per mass means pressure energy per mass. How much we got?
Sir, P by rho.
P by rho plus potential energy. How much we got?
Sir, GH.
GH plus kinetic energy. How much we got?
Sir, half rho V square.
Half rho V square. Half rho V square.
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no,
V
sir.
square only.
V
Okay.
square only, sir.
V square is equal to what? We have to show that. Understand clearly? Did you understand now why I said before pressure energy per unit mass, pressure energy per unit volume, potential energy per unit mass, potential energy per unit mass? Did you understand why I explained?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yeah. So to prove this Bernoulli's theorem, this theorem states that for streamline flow of ideal fluid, when the ideal fluid is in the streamline flow, to that fluid, total energy per unit mass is constant at every cross section throughout the flow. Which flow? Liquid flow. That's all. That is what I have to prove. If you understand, write down. If you don't understand, please ask. Once more I will explain. Here there is no that much matter to understand first. Even if you didn't understand, tell me. I'm ready to explain. But come right fast. If we cross this Bernoulli's theorem, by the next class, mostly this lesson also I am going to complete. This is only the 5-mark important question. That's why I'm moving very slowly. Otherwise, I used to go very fast. I used to write and I used to explain and go. But I don't want to do that. Very nicely explain. You know it. How you can't forget that, because every fluid, when it is moving, it having total energy. The total energy I express in terms of per mass, per unit volume also I explain. See that. Even here, if you get doubt, sir, per unit mass they given, per unit volume what will happen? What will happen per unit mass also? For unit volume also what will happen?
Sir, it remain constant.
Remains constant. Because ideal fluid, boss, ideal fluid is nothing but volume is constant, density is constant, mass is constant. So it is applicable for even per unit volume also. We will prove that if we require. So write down first. I guess you have written, so I'm going to erase. Can I?
Yes, sir.
Now see the proof. That is what we have to prove. I will try to prove fast, then you have to try to understand fast. Okay, look at this. You don't that much fast, just diagram is important.
So what is the heading for this?
Bernoulli's theorem proof. Did you understand what is Bernoulli's theorem clearly?
Yeah. So
Now
it is
proof.
under this only.
Yeah, proof.
Okay.
5-mark question, that is okay. So diagram also very important. Try to understand. Now whatever the fluid we have taken, that is ideal fluid. Ideal fluid. So now look at this. V1 is the velocity at A, B. A1 is the area of cross section at A, P1 is the pressure at A, H1 is the height of this area of cross section from the ground. It is the height of area of cross section B from the ground. P2 is the pressure, A2 is the area of cross section, and V2 is the velocity of fluid which is coming out from the B. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Whatever, what you have to write here, what is P1 you have to write? P1 and P1 comma P2. What are the P1 comma P2s?
Pressure
Pressure, where?
at the ends.
Pressure at A comma B, right? Done?
Yes, sir.
Then V1 and V2 are velocities at A comma B, right? H1, H2 are heights of A comma B from ground. Done? Fourth one, A1, A2 are area of cross section at A comma B. Please, everyone, write down. Theory, if they are first to write the what is the statement of Bernoulli's theorem. After writing the statement, draw the diagram. Diagram can be anything that you can write. After that, write these points. Now what I'm going to see, concentrate. And rho is the density of the is.
So the P2, A2, V2, and even here V1, A1, P1. So those are the like you have resolved the vector.
Hey, I didn't resolve
Like,
anything. No
I
resolution.
mean, can we consider it in that way, as if they are related through
No
vectors?
need to resolve. Resolution is not there. Just I am showing. Here pressure is P1. Here area is A1. Here velocity is V1. That's what I am showing. No resolutions. And you should think one thing. No liquid is entering and no liquid is leaving from the pipe. Only liquid is entering here. Liquid is leaving there. In the middle, no liquid is entering. No liquid is leaving. Remember that. Clear, everyone? Can I?
Yes, sir.
Don't rub all the points.
I should then where I have to write down. Rho is
For
the
just 2 minutes, yeah.
yes density of fluid. Now tell me, liquid is moving from where to where?
A to B.
Yes. Liquid is flowing from A to B. So where is the pressure is more, at P1 or P2? Where pressure is more?
P2.
P1.
Yes. Why? Because wherever the pressure is there, high pressure to low pressure region, liquid flows. So P1 pressure is more than P2. Concentrate. Wherever the more pressure is there, from that low pressure region, liquid flows. So this is about the theory. If you agree, I will erase this. 6 points Very easy. From the diagram, I have written everything. I didn't include anything out from the outside. Ashmi, can I?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Santosh, can I erase?
Sir,
Yes,
just
sir.
a minute, last
Wait a
2
minute.
points.
Okay, Risha. Did you understand the statement of Bernoulli's theorem or any doubt? Is it clear about the statement or do you have any doubts?
Sir, can you explain once more why P1 is greater than P2
Liquid is flowing from where to where?
from A to B?
If here low pressure means, is it liquid can flow from here to here?
Okay, so that's why it requires a higher pressure for the
Yes.
water to be ejected, right?
Yes, yes. Everyone, do you have a perfect idea about the statement or any doubt? Statement, anybody can say statement of Bernoulli's theorem just once in a short line? Anybody? Priyanka?
So like total energy per unit mass is constant.
Whose
When ideal fluid flows
ideal
from
fluid when it is moving in the streamline flow? Done.
streamline, yeah, streamline.
What about ideal, one more, per unit volume?
So that's also constant.
That is also constant. How many energies are there for the moving
3.
fluid?
3 energies.
Are
Three
there.
energies.
Everything I explained after the diagram and these points from the diagram, you no need to do anything here. Now look at this. Tick, tick, tick. Here, just from here starts. Look at this. Nothing is a. Tell me what is the principle of, okay, equation of continuity? Tell me what is the equation of continuity?
So area is directly inversely proportional to volume.
Yes. So that here from equation of continuity, from equation of continuity, A1 V1 rho, can I, equal to A2 V2 rho? Anybody please can I write? How much of mass is entering here, that much of mass is leaving there. So mass is density into volume. So from the principle of continuity, so
Yes, sir.
can we write, ma?
So is this the 7th statement or now you have started the proof?
No, it is proof, ma. Even 7, that 7 also comes under the proof only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. So do we mark this as
Ma,
a 7th statement?
you can, okay. M. Okay, I will write in the statement. The mass M, the mass M of liquid crosses at any cross section in per unit time. So here, if you take here one cross section, here one cross section, how much mass is crossing in unit time means this is what. So I considered here and here. So how much mass is entering, that much of mass is leaving per unit time. That unit is nothing but 1 second. Please everyone, did you understand this line? Can I move? It is equation 1. Risha, understand, ma?
Yes, sir.
Equation of continuity, yesterday I explained, today also just now I explained. It is a very simple. So mass,
Yes.
volume into density, that like that we have written, okay? So look at this. Mm. So now A1 V1 equal to A2 V2 equal to m by rho. Can I? Because this is nothing but m mass, no? So it is nothing but mass, right? Equal to mass per unit time. Mass per unit time. So time equal to 1. So from this equation, I written like this. Can I?
So isn't it m by delta t?
M by delta t, the delta t equal to 1 per unit time.
Okay.
Per second. Okay? Per second. Second means 1 second. Now A1 V1 equal to A2 V2 equal to, can I write V? Say V. Mass per density is nothing but volume only, no? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now,
Sir,
how
but
much?
it's dimensionally incorrect, no, sir.
Dimensionally?
Incorrect, no, sir.
Dimensionally also correct.
Sir, how?
Per second. You forgot the per
Oh, okay,
second.
sir. Okay, sir. That one, yes, sir. Got
Per
it.
second. Here also per second. Ting, ting, SEC. Per second. Per second. Per second. Done? Now, see the here. Now, force on the liquid. Force on the liquid. Force on the liquid at section A. Force on the liquid at section A. How much force here? Can you say what is the force here? Can anybody can say how much force is acting here?
Pressure force.
Sir, pressure into area.
Very good. P1 A1. Pressure force. Done ma? Pressure force. And force on the liquid at section B is P2A2. Clear? Clear ma? This much of force is acting here. This much of force is acting here. Pressure force, pressure force. So when the force is acting, this total fluid will comes from here to here. So if you imagine fluid is from in the pipe, fluid is in the pipe, this total fluid will move. Understand clearly? Imagine the total fluid will move. If this fluid comes from here to here, even this fluid will come from here to here. Santosh, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Force is acting so that fluid is moving or not?
Yes, sir.
Ananya, understand clearly?
Yes, sir.
So it is the fluid. So if you consider it is the fluid, then what is happening? Fluid is moving like this. So how much it is moving, even this side also will move the same thing. If you imagine, okay, how much it is moving, even this side also will move the same. Remember that. So I'm going to erase here. Look at this. Look at this. Now work done per second. Work done.
Basically power, right?
Yes. Yes, ma. Work done per second. Work done per second on the liquid. On the liquid due to due to pressure force, due to pressure force, or due to pressure energy, sorry, due to pressure energy, work done per second on liquid due to pressure energy. How much? At section A, at section A. So work done per second. So work done how much? Anybody can say how much work done?
P1A1, sir, P1A1 dx.
P1 A1 is the force. Displacement how much at A?
Sir, del dx h1.
Displacement is nothing but velocity into time. Here time is
Okay,
1
yes,
second.
got it. Yes, sir.
So force into displacement at, so total liquid will move this much distance. Even at B also liquid goes from this much distance. So work done per second on the liquid due to pressure at section A is force into displacement per second. Second means 1 already. No need to do anything per 1. Similarly, B equal to P2 A2 into V2. Ananya, clear?
Yes, sir.
So can I write this like area into volume, area into distance? Area into distance can I write as a volume?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, it's velocity, no, sir.
It's not velocity into 1. It is
Yes.
the distance now. Force into distance, no?
Yes, sir, yes.
Then how can you say it is velocity? It is force into distance. Distance is nothing but velocity into time. So time is 1 second, so that it became distance. Velocity itself, it is a distance. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here also, we can write P2V. Please, only one step that I changed. Here force you can write pressure into area. Pressure into area, force we written. Work done per second. Work is nothing but force into displacement. Displacement how much here? V1 into T. T is 1 second. So V1 displacement. Here V2 displacement. That's what I written. I didn't write anything new. Santosh, clear?
Yes, sir.
Net work done. Net work done per second on the fluid, on the liquid, due to pressure energy, total work done. Total work done is nothing but P2V minus P1V. Work done. Total work done is P2 minus P1. Or P1, it is high pressure, no? So here take P1, P2. It is the net work done. Clear? Clear, everyone? Ananya, clear?
Yes, sir.
It's simple. Work done per second. Second is nothing but 1 second. So leave that. Work is nothing but force into displacement. Force is P1 into
Sir,
A1. Tell me, ma.
so P2V will always be smaller than P1V.
Because pressure is more here, no? That is why liquid is
Yeah,
going
yeah.
that side.
Okay, okay.
So
Got
that.
it.
Okay, so look at this. We gone. Question is going to get over. So listen. So what will happen when the mass M liquid flows from one second, when when mass m of liquid flows, mass, how much mass? M mass of liquid flows in 1 second. In 1 second. Second is nothing but 1 second, only just one. From A to B. Mass M amount of liquid is going from A to B in 1 second. That's what the line. Nothing is there. A to B, M amount of liquid is flowing in 1 second. Then its heights H1 comma H2 and velocities, height increases from H1 to H2, height increases H1 to H2, velocity increases V1 to V2. Santosh, did you understand the line? When liquid, M amount of liquid flows from A to B, heights increasing, velocity is increasing, right?
So what have you written there? Its height increases?
And velocity also increases. Height
No, next to that, H1 to H2.
Height increases
Okay.
from H1 to H2. H1 to H2. Velocity increases from V1 to V2. Yes, liquid is flowing from A to B, height increasing, velocity also increasing.
Sir,
So,
How is it?
Sir,
Yes,
it will
sir.
decrease now, sir.
Yes, sir, because pressure is decreasing, right?
okay. Tell me that here pipe, when we have taken pipe here, which what area of cross section?
Sir, you didn't tell that A1 is greater than A2.
Oh, I in the first line also itself pressure I told here it is more, pressure is less here.
Sir, you only told for pressure.
Okay, even area of cross section also here, more area of cross section, less area of cross section. Through the less area of cross section, more amount of liquid will come out. Okay. Velocity increases from V1 to V2. Now height increases means what increases? Potential energy per second increases. So now let increase in potential energy per second. Increase in potential energy per second. Increase in potential energy per second from A to B equal to mgh2 minus mgh1. Increase in kinetic energy.
So the proof is still going on.
Yes. Increase in kinetic energy. Half m v2 square minus half m v1 square. Half m v. So this is what. Now, according to principle of conservation of energy, total energy, total pressure energy equal to sum of the potential energy plus kinetic energy. Done. Total pressure energy. What is the total pressure energy? How much we derive total pressure energy? From conservation.
P1V minus P2V.
Conservation of energy. From conservation of energy. Total net pressure energy. So I will write here. net pressure energy equal to sum of potential energy per second plus kinetic energy per second. So how much net pressure energy, Nagbhushan? P1V
Sir,
minus
how did you get the
P2V,
statement?
because what is the total pressure energy? See, once total pressure energy, where you are getting? Throughout the liquid there is a pressure. So total is working basing on the pressure only. If there is no pressure, there is no increase in kinetic energy, there is no increase in potential energy. First, liquid cannot flow from one place to another place. Check once.
Sir, so here pressure energy is nothing but potential energy and kinetic energy. Right?
Yes, pressure energy is nothing but potential energy per second plus kinetic energy per second. So potential energy per second m g h1 h2 minus mg h1 plus half m v2 square minus half m v1 square. v1 square. Now take all ones one side, twos one side. So P1V plus mgh1 plus half mv1 square equal to P2V mgh2 half mv2 square. Half mv2 square. So now look at this. This is equal to this. So it is nothing but constant. What is this? What did you get? Divide with mass, you will get idea.
Sir, shouldn't the second step be P2V minus P1V?
Minus?
So then it should be mgh1 minus mgh2, right?
mgh1 minus mgh2. Height is increasing, no? Height increases. Height is more. h2 is more. h1 is less in the diagram itself. So that mgh2 minus mgh1 I written.
So, but
Come on. Pressure at A is more, but potential energy at B is more because height increases. Always you have to remove from higher energy to lower energy.
okay, I got it. Sorry.
It's fine. Okay. So now this is what the, now look at this. So I will erase this now. When mass of liquid is flowing through increases, so it is showing that from this P1 or PV plus mgh plus m of mv square equal to constant. Divide with mass. Oh, it is PV. PV plus mgh plus half mv square equal to constant. No change. Initially equal to final. That's what the conservation of energy. It's constant. It is equation 2. Equation 2 divided by m. If we do P by rho plus GH plus 1 by 2 V square. Where did you see this formula? What is this? Can you say what is this?
The Bernoulli's.
What is this?
Total energy per unit mass.
Yes. So it is what? Pressure energy per unit mass, potential energy per unit mass, kinetic energy per
Kinetic
unit
energy per
mass
unit mass.
equal to constant. That is what the Bernoulli's principle. So that you have to remember. So once if we cross the Bernoulli's principle, mostly we can complete this lesson by next class. Here you have to remember only two steps. One is pressure energy per unit mass. Sorry, pressure energy per second equal to sum of potential energy per second plus kinetic energy per second. Then easily you can solve this. Nagapashna, am I clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So read Bernoulli's principle very carefully. If you have any doubts, please ask. In the next class, I will ask what is the step by step I will ask. So keep in mind. So we are going to complete the event fluid dynamics because next total part is just theory, no derivations. Okay. So see you in the next class, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.